Konnichiwa, I'm Paqupel, your guide to Japanese flavors. Today we're making gyoza, Japanese dumplings with a crispy lacy wing and a juicy pork filling, all made in a frying pan. Gyoza are Japanese dumplings, thin dough wrapped around a savory filling of meat and vegetables, cooked until golden and crispy. Nutritious, easy to share, and endlessly satisfying, they've earned their place as a staple of Japanese home cooking. They also pair wonderfully with ramen, and you'll often find them served together at ramen shops. There are several styles including steamed and boiled, but in this video we're making pan-fried gyoza with crispy, lacy wings created by adding a flour and water mixture to the pan. It's simple enough to make at home with just a frying pan. We'll also show you how to make boiled gyoza after the main recipe. Alright, let's start cooking. Add a pinch of salt to the minced cabbage and toss lightly. Use about 0.5 grams of salt per 200 grams of cabbage. Then set aside for 5 to 10 minutes. Squeeze out the excess moisture firmly with your hands. Removing moisture from the cabbage is key. Any water left in the filling will make the bottom soggy when cooked. Squeezing it well also concentrates the flavor of the filling. Place the ground pork in a bowl and add the soy sauce, sake, salt, sugar, and pepper. Mix well for 1 to 2 minutes until the mixture becomes sticky. Mixing the meat before adding the vegetables helps the proteins bind together, locking in the juices, and that's what makes the filling extra juicy. Add the squeezed cabbage. Minced garlic chives. Grated garlic. And grated ginger. Mix to combine. Finally, add the sesame oil and mix briefly. Adding sesame oil at the end preserves its aroma. Stir it in at the finish for a richer, more fragrant filling. Letting the filling rest in the refrigerator for 10 to 30 minutes helps the flavors come together and makes it easier to wrap. Dampen the edge of the wrapper with water. Place a portion of filling in the center, then fold and pleat to seal. Avoid overfilling, it makes the gyoza harder to wrap and more likely to burst during cooking. If pleating feels difficult, simply folding the wrapper in half and pressing firmly works just as well. Keep wrapped gyoza covered with plastic wrap to prevent them from drying out. Add vegetable oil to a frying pan and arrange the gyoza. Cook over medium heat for 1 to 2 minutes until the bottoms are lightly golden. Pour the flour-water mixture into the pan and immediately cover with a lid. It's this mixture that forms the crispy, lacy wings. Steam over medium heat for 4 to 5 minutes. Remove the lid and let the remaining moisture evaporate. Drizzle a small amount of oil around the edge of the pan. Sesame oil works especially well here to give the bottoms and wings that golden, crispy finish. For the dipping sauce, combine soy sauce and rice vinegar and add chili oil to taste.
Itadakimasu.
Freezing is the best way to store leftover gyoza. Arrange the gyoza on a tray or plate so they are not touching and freeze for 1 to 2 hours. Once frozen solid, transfer them to a freezer bag. This prevents them from sticking together and they'll keep for 2 to 4 weeks. When cooking, there's no need to thaw. Cook them straight from frozen. Next, we'll make boiled gyoza with the leftovers. Bring the water to a full boil and add the salt. Add the gyoza. Adding salt to the boiling water is key. It firms up the wrappers so they are less likely to split, gives them a satisfying chewy texture, and adds a subtle seasoning that pairs beautifully with the dipping sauce. Give them a gentle stir. Once they float to the surface, cook for a further 2 to 3 minutes. Remove and drain briefly before serving. Serve with ponzu or your preferred dipping sauce. Finally, let's take a look at Japan's Gyoza City rivalry. When it comes to gyoza in Japan, 2 cities have long competed for the top spot: Utsunomiya in Tochigi Prefecture and Hamamatsu in Shizuoka Prefecture. Every year, the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications releases a household survey ranking cities by gyoza spending, and when the results come out, the rivalry makes national news. It's a uniquely Japanese phenomenon where an entire city rallies behind a single dish. In recent years, a new challenger has entered the ring: Miyazaki City. In 2021, Miyazaki claimed the #1 spot for the first time, stunning the entire country. Today, the title is contested by all 3. Each city has its own style. Utsunomiya gyoza are known for their light, vegetable-forward flavor. Hamamatsu gyoza tend to be juicier with more meat. And Miyazaki gyoza are typically cooked in lard with locally sourced ingredients. That said, every shop has its own take on gyoza, so even within the same city, the experience can vary. If you ever visit Japan, trying gyoza in each of these cities is well worth the trip. See you again in our next video, and don't forget to subscribe for more Japanese recipes.